We're looking forward to getting back on the court tomorrow. It's been a busy week for our guys, obviously. Finals week, these guys have done a good job all semester. Obviously, this time of year, trying to balance getting time on the court with what they have to do from an academic standpoint. Coming off our last game, we've had a chance to meet as a team. We've had a chance to practice. I think the emphasis for us has been on the defensive end of the floor. I think our guys understand that that's an area for us that we've got to be able to improve. Just the 7 games that we've played, I think we all understand that's an area for us that we've got to get a lot better in. So we've tried to address that this week in practice, obviously in preparation for Tennessee Tech today or tomorrow. This is a team that's a very deep team that comes in averaging 75 points a game, team that you look at them from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers. So it'll be a good challenge for us to address some of the things that we've realized that we've got to get better as a team. Looking forward to that challenge tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach. Go ahead and take questions for either coach or players. Just raise your hand. We'll bring a microphone up to you. So Mark and then over to Drew.
Ricky, how do you think the week off sort of helped the team improve, whether it be health-wise or just getting back in the gym and everything?
It's been a great week. We just, like Coach said, we're working on the things we know we need to get better at, from turning the ball over, rebounding, and just picking up our defense intensity. So it's been a great week.
Drew.
I guess, Retin, do you kind of feel like your injury problems are behind you at this point? I know you had to miss a game, but I saw where you came back last game.
Yeah, it's more a daily process. Obviously, my main focus is just doing what I can do to help the team win. So for my injuries, it's a day-to-day process as my body's getting stronger.
Cliff.
Coach, after looking at the film or breaking down, giving up 97 points, you talked about defense already. Was there anything specific that was the biggest concern that you've got to focus on?
Well, I think it was just all the way around. I think for our guys, just understanding the importance of giving maximum effort on the defensive end, controlling the things that we can control. The thing we always talk about is you can't always control, whether or not shots are going in for you offensively, but you can always control your effort and the approach from a mental standpoint that you bring to the game with your attitude. So I think that's the thing that we have to do is as a team understand the importance of bringing our maximum effort, understanding the importance of each guy being there for his teammate in terms of being connected and all on the same page in terms of whatever it is we do from a defensive standpoint.
Question for Cecil.
For Coach, was the game in Cincinnati, was that the first time this year that you didn't feel like you kind of moved forward and progressed? Or I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, I'm just curious what your view coming to that game was, as far as, did that game also help your team?
I think it did help our team. And I don't look at it, in summary. I try to take each game one at a time. But I think every game brings us lessons. The thing that we talked about, we often tell our guys, we don't want to accept in victory what we wouldn't accept in defeat. But sometimes as an 18, 19-year-old, you can not fully grasp that. And sometimes it takes a loss to fully understand the importance of doing the things. This team has been really good in terms of whenever we address something and show them, accepting it, and then trying to do the things moving forward that we need to do. So the challenge for us now is coming off of that loss and the manner in which we lost and the reasons why we felt like we lost, to address those things. And the thing is, this is not a, hey, this is the problem and we fix it in 5 minutes. We all of a sudden, that's the best thing we do. It's a process. We have to understand we have to get better in these areas, and I think these guys all the way through so far, 7 games into our season, it's a young season, but they've been able to accept the challenge that myself and our staff has given them and try to attack it. So we gotta make sure that we're moving in that direction. So that's how I look at it, as opposed to taking a step back. I think it's more, okay, let's look at where we are, let's look at what happened, and let's try to fix it.
Back over to Cliff.
For either of the players, both coaches have been talking about the defense again, and max effort and stuff. Your team's scoring pretty well this year, so in the middle of that, how do you balance getting excited about being able to score pretty well this year versus falling back and doing the defensive things that you need to do?
I'll say the excitement around that is just knowing that we don't have to worry about the offensive end. Just knowing that we got to get back to our defensive habits and what we're all about here at Alabama. So knowing that we're able to score the ball and score the ball pretty efficiently. If you do what we need to do on the defensive end, you know, those games that we might have lost in the past, we would have probably won. And they'll probably carry over to the future.
Ricky, you want to follow?
Like Coach tells us all the time, we have all the talent in the world, so you know we're not really worried about scoring the ball. You know that's gonna come with it. So we just trying to focus on the little things, getting better, because you know that's what's gonna help us win. So defensive stops, rebounding, like I said, take care of the ball. That's what we're worried about right now. Just getting back to our identity, like Ricky said.